What's up, everybody? This is Rich from True Budget EDC and Prepping. Use your gear, lose your gear, because if you're not using it, you might as well lose it. So today I want to come on here and go over a light that was sent to me by Wurkkos. So shout out to Wurkkos. I'm going to lift this up a little bit here. Shout out to Wurkkos and shout out to the sales rep that I deal with. Her name is Judy. You guys are awesome. So yeah, let's just get into this light. This is the box it comes in. Pretty nice packaging. The light is a 90-degree angle HD-11. This is Wurkkos' first 90-degree angle light. We got some information on the back here, just talking about some of the specs, in spot, in flood, and whatever's going on. So if you want to check this out, you can pause. We have a IPX8 rating, and that's super great. Now, it is the HD-11, and we have some information from Wurkkos right there, made in China. So this is a magnetic box, and I had a problem opening it because I didn't know. There we go. It slides out. So really nice packaging by Wurkkos. I appreciate that. And yeah, magnetic box right here. And it says right there some more information. IPX8 waterproof for camping, emergency repair, made in China. So let's see what we have in the box. We have the information user manual, so we will go over some of that stuff in there. It comes with your little lanyard. This is just take the little strip out of there, the flashlight won't work thing, basically. And we have a charging cable. This is USB-C, which is awesome. And again, there are also some O-rings in here as well. So if you need some extra O-rings, you got some. So let's get this out of the way and we'll be right back. All right, so here is the flashlight itself. I've been carrying this in my pocket for quite some time, since I got it actually. I actually really like this flashlight. I usually don't say how much I like flashlights, because you know, they're flashlights, you get a lot of flashlights. I'm an affiliate for quite a few different flashlight companies, and you know, after a while they're just kind of flashlights, right? A lot of them are great. They all, you know, let you see. They all have light, but this flashlight is different. It's innovative. I really like it, actually. It's just a good, innovative flashlight. So now you just turn it this way, and you have a 90-degree angle light. You can switch the clip over this way, clip it on a pack, carry it however you want on something else, and the switch is still, you know, available for you to use. So this is just it's got a magnetic base. It's an 18650 battery. It's just really useful. It has a few different modes here. It has a spotlight, it has a floodlight, it has a spot and floodlight, and it has a red light and a red light that flashes. So multiple different ways to use this method of operation. So when you turn it on in this configuration, it comes on in spot. When you turn it on in this configuration, it comes on in flood. However, you can get to flood from this, and you can get to spot flood from this. Same with the other mode as well, too. Now, the only thing I could see people having issues with this light, since it's such a great light, is maybe how far it sticks out of your pocket. So it has to, though, because of the 90-degree angle rotation. So there's really nothing that you can do about it. It sticks out a bit. Let's see, about, what do we got here? Geez, about 1 3/4 inches it's going to stick out of your pocket. Overall, it's just over 5 inches. So it's not that bad, though. I've been carrying it. It does stick out of your pocket that much. And that's, you know, sometimes people don't like that, but it's really not that big of a deal. It does have a lockout mode, which I usually put on because I accidentally hit the buttons. It's not any fault of the flashlight. It's me, seriously. So let's go over what's going on with this light, and we'll try to find the English version, and we will go over how to operate this flashlight. Oh, I got a lot of different languages here, so that's pretty cool. Jeez, I think that's it up on top right there. Yeah. So let's check this out. So if I can get this to focus. Apparently not. It's like, nah, bro, we're not focusing. But we'll just go over the information. If you guys can, let me see. You can pause that and check that out if you'd like. It is focusing now. So there we go. So yeah, so these are all the modes right here. Just pause it and check it out. There's a bunch of ways to operate it, but I will go over that. And I wrote all this stuff down anyway, but there's the beam angle, the battery, the dimensions of it, the head diameter, the weight, the TIR lens. It does have step down. It is made out of 6061 aluminum, IPX8, reverse polarity protect. It also has a pretty cool advanced temperature regulation technology with it automatic reduces the brightness level and in case it gets hot. It hasn't gotten hot though, and I've been using it. So I'm gonna pause this. We'll come back. I will go over the specs a little bit more. I did write them down, and we'll speak about them. All right, so I'm back. Like I said, I did write down how it works, and we will go over some beam shots just because it's rainy here and dark. I'm just going to do it in the house because my room has a blackout shade, so it's pretty dark. So it'll probably work really good in here. So again, it has different modes. So it has a spotlight mode, a floodlight mode, a spot flood. And we got great run times here. Spot flood and spot flood are all three modes are on 1 lumen when you do the moonlight mode. When you go into low mode, all three modes are on 10 lumens. When you get to the mid mode, that's when it kind of splits up. Spot is 300, flood is 100, and spot flood is 350. Then you get to high mode, or whatever you want to call it. It is spot 800, flood 300, and spot flood 900. Then we get to the highest mode, which also is what turbo comes on, and is 1700 for spot, 600 for flood, and 1800 for spot flood. Now, the 1800 mode is what it comes on in turbo. The hours are just ridiculous. Spot 420, 10 hours. 4.5 hours, 3.8, and 3. Flood mode 370, 60, 9.3, 5.8, and 2.5. Spot flood 350, 52, 3.5, 3.3, and 2.8. Red mode is 6 lumens. It is 18 hours in beam mode and 35 hours in flash mode. So it's not going to go dead on you anytime soon. I basically have kept it pretty much in spot and around 300, and that's like 4.5 hours. So, or I do sometimes put it on in flood because I find that the flood works really well inside your house. So this is a really good light. It's got a lot of versatility, and the floodlight is a little bit cooler of a light than the spotlight, so it's really good to use in the house. I just was messing with it, and I was like, wow, this works way better in the house if I use this mode, and I just really like it. So I've been using that a lot, actually. At night, let my dogs out, I'll switch to spot mode so I can see far away, but when I'm going through the house, I'll keep it in flood mode. This would be a really great camping light, actually. If you're in your house and your lights go out, you can stand it up, put it in flood mode. It lights up the whole room. If you're camping, same thing. You're in a tent, you need a light, stand it up, turn it, whatever. The good thing is that it works in all different modes in both, configurations. So you could set this down like this and put it on spot mode and see something really far away, and now your hand's free. So I like that. That's really, really good. And again, it does have these they're not really heat sinks, but heat dissipation. And like I said, it hasn't really got hot. You can remove this clip if you just wanted to get rid of it. It's not that bad size-wise. It's actually a little bit bigger than my Maglite. Let's show some comparisons. So here it is against the Wurkkos FC11. So you can see it's a little bit bigger than that. Here it is against the Maglite MagTech, which is a pretty decent sized flashlight. They're about the same size. It's just a lot smaller in diameter than the MagTech. So that's pretty much the biggest light that I have is the MagTech. It's up against a smaller light. This is the Tressfire MT22, so it's bigger than that. What else do we got? We got the Tressfire Mini X3. This is a flat flashlight, so it's a little bit larger than that. And another Wurkkos, the Wurkkos WK04. Obviously, it's a lot bigger than that. So those are some light comparisons. It's not a small flashlight, but it's not too bad to carry around. I've been carrying it in my pocket, and like I said, it's been sticking out, and it's been fine. I haven't really got it caught on anything or anything like that. The only thing is I turn it on, so the lockout's a lifesaver there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn off the lights, reconfigure the camera, show you guys some beam shots since it's so dark in here, and we'll go from there. So we'll be right back. All right, here we are in my really dark room. So we'll start off with low mode in spot. So this is the low mode in spot. This is 10 lumens. Like I said, this is about 10 feet away. Pointing out my closet curtain. Yeah, so that, it seems like that's more than 10 lumens to me, but you know, whatever, it's pretty bright. So that is low mode in spot. You hold it down for cycling through, hold it down to the next mode, which is 300, which is really bright, hold it down again, which is 800, and then hold it down again, which is 1700, and then hold it down again, and it cycles back to the lowest mode, which is 10. Now I'll turn it off and turn it on in moonlight. You just hold it down for moonlight, which is really good if you don't want to wake somebody up or you're just moving around, you know, in the middle of the night. It's really great. So that is moonlight. Now that comes on in all modes at 1 lumen as well. So let's do flood. We'll start off in spot. This is low spot. Click it twice, it comes on in flood. Now, as you can see, it lights up a large area. I actually really like this, and it's actually really a cooler light. So that's 10 lumens. The lowest luminosity in the flood mode. Again, hold it down. It goes to the second mode, and then we have the third, and then the maximum. And super bright, really, really good, actually. Shows everything. And then back to the lowest mode. Now, in this mode, you double click to get to spot flood. So there we are, spot flood. Low mode, cycle through to the next mode, then the next, then the next. This is the highest, and it's pretty bright, and it still has that flood throw. So that's that. Now, if you click it 3 times, 1, 2, 3, we go into red. Red mode isn't really very good to see anything in, actually. It's just really good for emergencies, and you have this red mode in straight beam, and then you hold it down and it will flash, and that's for emergency purposes. Now let's turn it off and turn it in 90-degree angle mode, and as you can see, when I turn it on, it automatically comes on in flood mode. And again, you can just click it twice and then the spot comes on. So now we're in spot flood. Click it twice again, and flood mode, or straight spot, comes on. So you can reach all of the modes in either configuration. So super cool. So we'll be right back. So those are the modes, and you can check the video a little bit earlier for all of the luminosities for all of them. But I really like this flashlight. Now, I will link this in the description. I do know that it's about $44.99, and there is a 20% discount coupon on Amazon, so you get another 20% off of that. I will also have another discount code for being an affiliate for Wurkkos, and I'll put that in there as well. But I like this flashlight, man. I really like the flood mode, which is weird because I'm more of a spot guy, but I think with all the different features this light has, you know, you can do the flood mode inside. It works really well inside. It's a cooler light. You're not blinding yourself or other people, so I really like that. I really like the flood mode. If you're in just a totally dark room, you can just stand it up and it lights up the entire room. And in the 300 lumen spot mode, the flood is 100, and it lights up my whole bedroom. It really does. It's pretty amazing, actually. So this is like a very versatile light. You can use it, like I said, for camping, for put it on your pack, you know, use it in your house, use it outside, put it in your truck or your car or something for emergencies with the red flash. And it's just a really good flashlight. Like, I really like this light. I'm going to keep carrying this. I mean, I switch lights a lot, but I've been carrying this, and I don't really have any desire to not carry it. And like I said, again, it does have a magnetic base, so you can stick it to things as well. So again, this is the Wurkkos HD-11. Shout out to Wurkkos for sending it. Shout out to Judy for sending it over. I will put this link to this in the description so you guys can pick it up. Remember, Amazon has a 20% coupon. Click that 20% coupon to get an additional 20% off, as well as a discount code that I am going to put in the description as well. So definitely check it out. Really good flashlight. I like it a lot. It's different. You know, I don't really use it 90-degree angles, but this is another, you know, versatile. It just makes it even more versatile. So really, really cool flashlight. So you guys, check it out. Have a good one.